Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to go from 0 to 1,000,000 coins in EAFC so you can buy a team like mine. Now all you've got to do to say thank you for this is of course subscribe, and if you are going to subscribe anyway, we're giving away 500,000 coins when I hit 17k. We're currently 80 subscribers away, so we're getting ever so close. All you've got to do to enter is send proof of subscription over on Instagram and follow my coin sponsor Sky Coach, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. If you guys are still stuck with a team like this and everyone you play in champs has a team like this, then you need to head over to Sky Coach in the link below. Not only have they got the cheapest and most reliable service for FIFA coins, you can pick any amount of coins, select your console, and put in code PRORECALL for 10% off. Let's go work on building our 1,000,000 coins. So first of all, there's a few things you're going to need. Now, there's a few routes to get coins in EAFC. Of course, we've got trading, we've got investing, we've got SBCs, and then you've also got just playing the game. Now, what is the easiest thing to do? If I'm honest, it is the SBCs, the trading. Investing can take time and obviously can go wrong. And of course, playing the game takes the most time because, 15 minutes a pop isn't the easiest route. Now, having a look at obviously the challenges we've got available, there is of course some guaranteed coins in here. We've got the UEFA marquee matchups, we've got the marquee matchups, and then the daily showdown challenge. Now, not only do you get, of course, a pack for this, but you also get an objective or part of an objective towards it, which gives you another pack. So this is always worth doing anyway. And then the UEFA marquee matchups, I mean, we look at the packs there, small rare, jumbo rare, and also a prime gold players pack. I mean, with the amount of promo cards out at the minute, the need for informs, it's definitely a no-brainer. This is a guaranteed profit SBC. So is this, and so is this. All you do is go over on Footbin, find the cheapest solution, and you're good to go. Now, what is good about the marquee matchups and of course the UEFA marquee matchups, if they require players from certain teams, for example, if we go over to the marquee over here, there's going to be 2 squads at the bottom. It will require players from certain teams, and you're able to actually make methods out of those as well for trading. So you've got a couple additional routes just from these SBCs. Now, the other thing you can do, and some people, if you've already been to this channel before, you will know I've mentioned this a lot of times, is these 2 SBCs here. Now, not only are you going to have bronzes and silver rares in your club just to use anyway, but these are guaranteed profit SBCs. And actually between the 2 of them, if you do them, the chances are in the free common gold players pack, if you do like 20, you will probably get a promo card, because if you get a card that is inform, and usually it would be gold common, you can get it in these packs. Similarly with the silver rares, if a card is a gold inform, it will be available in the silver rare pack if that's where it usually starts. So you've got a lot of opportunity to get cards there. Also things like, of course, the likes of Evos, anything like that, you've got the opportunity to get cards where they are just going to give you an extra boost. Now, just to talk about the investing side of things, I did an investing video earlier, so if that's more your kind of jam, go check that out, because we looked through a few things that are going to make you coins in a minute. Now, the other thing we can do, of course, for those of you who have a little bit more time on your hands or just want to do something in the background, if you play squad battles in the background, let's say you just do the featured squad, for example, the other featured squads, so there'll be a team of the week, a featured squad, which is like 3,200 points. Then you do all 4 of these, for example, on maybe 1,000 points a game, semi-pro or pro. You're sat at like 7-8k points, and actually what you end up falling into is, I think it's like silver 3. And realistically, that is not a bad reward for literally, I do it in the background while I'll maybe do, like, I work from home a lot, so I can be sat there doing emails with that on my screen. I don't have to play it, I don't have to do it, but it's earning me coins in the background. Similarly, you might want to do that while you watch Netflix or something like that. You've got, you could do your schoolwork, whatever it may be, you actually have the opportunity to make coins while you're doing other things. Now, of course, the other thing that we're all interested in is going to be your trading. And of course, on the road to a few million coins, you're going to be having to do methods that start maybe at around 5k and go all the way up to 100,000 coins. And of course, that is how we're going to do it. So first of all, we're going to go for centre-backs from La Liga Santander who have a playstyle pass. Now, I believe this one starts at about 7k. You're looking at Koundé, Arujo, and I think it might be Rudiger as well. If we have a look here, we've got Koundé, we've got Arujo. Have we got, yeah, Rudiger's in there as well. So the chances are it's going to be a Koundé Rudiger filter. If you get Arujo, you're absolutely laughing, because he is a big snipe on this one. Obviously, an 86 for an 85 price is always a dub. And of course, Koundé, at the start of the game, and actually, all 3 of these centre-backs, this was basically the cookers of the start of the game. They were absolutely cooking every weekend league team. You'd pretty much struggle, similarly to how you've got Van Dijk now, you'd struggle to not have these in a team. Now, we're looking at 7.5k in order to snipe these guys. Obviously, if we sell it on for the same, EA tax is 10% half. So 750 coins half, it's basically 400 coins. So if we knock this down to here, and then a further 100, we're making about 100 and I think 25 coins a card there. So if we go to 6.9, which is obviously a funny number, we make about 220 coins per card. So this is a good place to start, because it means the minimum is 200 coins as a profit. Now, you can snipe at 7 and try and sell them on at 7.6, which is obviously also going to work as well. Or we could even go over to the cards that were available on the market and give a go at compare price. So that is where you just sit here, you click X, and is that a snipe? I'm not even sure because they're just sat there. Is that a snipe? Should they be going for that much? Clearly not a snipe because they're sitting, but that is obviously not far off of where we want to be for the pricing. So obviously if we can get one coming up for a 7.1, 7.2 who's an Arujo, then you're absolutely going to grab that. I don't like having cards where they're sat in the market like that, where they're not going, because you just don't know if they're worth that value. So it's always worth being wary. You don't want to lose coins on anything, or just, you know, if you think, oh, maybe this card won't sell, just don't bother getting it because it's not worth losing out on the coins. Now, sticking with Liga Santander, we can actually go over to centre mid with the same concept. You got Parejo, you got Cruz, you got De Jong, you got Modric. Obviously, De Jong and Modric are a little bit more pricey, but we do have Bellingham, Cruz, and Parejo all in a pretty similar bracket. I think Bellingham might be a little bit more expensive just because obviously Bellingham taxi simply is better. But you've also got Pedri in there as well. So if we knock this down to your 8K, that's pretty much bang on where these guys are going to be sitting. 7.1. Okay, so they're a little bit, okay, 7.1, 7. So realistically, EA tax on this one will be 350 coins. Go to 6.6, you can make a decent profit. Obviously, we're selling at about 7.2 around that mark. So you still got a good room for profit. Now, what you may notice, anyone who's eagle-eyed, is that every time I snipe, it is having a long loading period. Now, I don't believe that is due to my Wi-Fi. I think that is pretty much just sometimes the game is like this, which is a little bit unfortunate because it does make it like a lot more difficult to trade. But what we can do is obviously go down to the 7K mark, go all the way to the end, and then just do compare price, and then we'll just, oh no, that was close, that was very close, we almost got a big scam there. That would have not been ideal. So we're just looking for like a 6.7, I think would be a good mark to kind of sit on. Let's have a look. 6, oh, we've missed one there. Okay, we have, oh, there you go, we finally got one. Next, we're going to head over to goalkeeper French, minimum 10,250, and you don't want to put a quality on this one because we've actually got a few special cards. You've got Alvaro here, you've got Magnan there, Magnan, we've got Zidane's son, I think it's Zidane's son. I'm not sure if he even has a card other than that card there. These guys, so 10, 11, you kind of want to push that to, let's have a look, if we go down to here, let's have a look. So realistically, Magnan actually seems like maybe he's pulling this filter down a little bit. Let's just have a look. Potentially you want to get him out. Let's have a look. So he's going 10,500. Yeah, so you want to get rid of Magnan, which is really weird because I would have thought he'd be going for a little bit more than that. 11,500 is, I think, okay, so that one's, yeah, the cheapest on the market by a little bit. There's only one at 12. So we're going to pop this one up at 12,500, and that should be a decent little bit of profit there. Head back to the Premier League for the final filter, and there's two ways you can do this. So you can do Portuguese, gold rare, and then you want to do play styles plus and midfielder. So that one is going to give you the likes of, if we pop this up to here, you got Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva. So you just got those two on the filter. Now the other option is if you take play styles plus off and midfielder off, I believe the only difference, okay, Jota, you want to get rid of Jota. Okay, so what we have to do actually is just go Man City. Now for this one, it's Ruben Diaz, Bernardo Silva, you get rid of Bruno. So there's two options there. One of them is 88 and 88, one of them is 88 and 89. So you've got more potential profit on the Man City one, but it's unlikely that Diaz is going to come up because everyone's kind of clued up on the prices these days. Now, the other thing everyone's clued up on is this channel, and it's the place to be to make coins. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.